Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events. Welcome, everybody. It is time for Simsports Sportscar Challenge. We're at Circuit of the Americas. It's round 3 for an hour and 15 minutes. This series sponsored by Triple Stint Racing, which have really cool gloves. And also new on the scene is the Sim Swag Technologies folks. So a lot of fun to have them around. I'm Oscar Brown, sitting in for Oscar Brown. I'm Chris. I'll be sitting in for Oscar today. Oh, there I am. Ooh, quick fingers has Pix got going on over there. I'm here. Pix is here. Hello, Pix.
Hi, Chris. Hello,
Oh, I
everyone.
might have caught him. Oh, thought maybe. Sorry, I thought I caught you off guard, buddy.
No worries, no worries.
He's probably got like 500 mouse clicks he's trying to do, and I'm telling him to stop talking or start talking. Anyway, Pix and I will be here. We'll be taking care of you guys today. Aton out there doing what Aton does. John Cannon, I think, is out on the track today, driving around. I saw him out on track, and I saw him on radio. So that's us. We'll be bringing you the 75 minutes of really great racing with 3 classes of cars. We got LMPs, GT3 AM, and GT3 Pro. So should be a lot of fun. And we're at COTA, which really fun track. It's one of the tracks on my bucket list to actually go to, and I have not been there. I've been to Austin 3 times, and I've never been able to go to the track. So one of these days I'll get there. Anyway, this is a really long track. The GP course is like 3.5 miles long. I mean, that's a long. That's not quite as long as some tracks, but it's just really long. But got some really great passing areas, good long straights. Sector 2 is just, well, Sector 1 and 2 is bonkers. So many S's and curves and windy bits. It takes a lot. Hills and valleys. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to see a bunch of cars out here today. We've got Porsches, Ferraris. We got GT3 AM class. Those are the ones you're going to see in green. We're going to have the Pro class on the timing board there. They're going to be in the red. And then we'll have the blue for the LMP2 cars. And it looks like it's both of them are going to get a podium no matter how they start this race. So that's cool, but it's still going to be fun to have them mixing it up in there. Should be interesting to see how things go. And we have quite a little battle for the championship happening with all of the different drivers in the LMP2 class. Oh, perfect. Okay, we'll talk about some more of that later. I like that. So out on the track qualifying now. I think this is just the Pro-Am class that's out. Or did he have all of them on the track right now? Or is it just I think it's the Pro. Okay, it's the AMs, and then after the AMs are done, the Pros will go out and the LMP2s will go out. So they kind of get the track to themselves, right? Oh yeah, okay, it's a little bit different this time. Hey, sorry folks, I don't get to be here on these Friday nights very often. Oscar was doing those, or somebody else would come and do them, but magically I was able to make it work this time around. So it's always being fun back in the booth. I was telling Pix earlier, we're gonna do some racing now, and we're gonna have 2 races to broadcast in 14 hours time. So we'll be back tomorrow morning for the GT Champions NXT races. So those are going to be a lot of fun, and it'll be interesting to see how these guys handle. But okay, let's see how these guys handle the track. I know Pix, this isn't one of your favorite tracks, but it's no Fuji, right?
It's fine. I like it for GT3s for endurance more than open wheel. I don't love it on open wheel.
Oh yeah, open wheel. I can see that. It has plenty of action if you're in Formula One when you got open wheel cars that can go really really fast. Uh, Last season we saw turn one turn into what turn one does. I'm hoping that doesn't happen this time around. That little hill, you get up there and you get that car just kind of gets light when it hits the top of the crest. And if you don't have a lot of downforce and you're going a little bit too fast, around your car goes, or run into somebody else. All right, so who do we have out here visiting with us today? Speak up, folks. We're here to chit chat with you, help you find your way around the racing scene. I know a lot of the drivers like to listen in on the radio, so good luck to you guys and gals that are out there racing.
Yeah, and if we have people watching or following specific drivers, let us know so we can show them on the broadcast and shout out the drivers and let them know that you are watching.
There you go. That Mustang sounds so good. It sounds so different from every other car on the track. And if you guys really like Mustangs, Thursday nights, we started our first preseason last night, and we'll have one more next Thursday night. And then we have the Mustang Challenge Season 2 every Thursday night through March, into April. So it'll be a lot of fun. And come out and race some GT3 Mustangs on a lot of fun tracks. Let's see, there's supposed to be a couple of Corvettes out there from the SimSwag guys, right? Odom and Dominguez. And look at that, Dominguez is already up in third place in the AM class. There's Mr. Dominguez in the SimSwag Chevrolet. And there's Mr. Odom, the other driver in the SimSwag Chevrolet. Corvettes, baby. Isn't it weird how they sound now? Like, the Corvettes always sounded throaty and everything, kind of like Mustangs and stuff. And then when they switched to the mid-engine, they started changing the sound of the exhaust, and it sounds more like a cross between like an AMG and a Porsche, sorry, Biggs. And the... right? Like it has, I don't know what it is. It's like they put an exhaust for it might just be, isn't that thing are they still running the flat crank or the flat plane V8 in those? I don't remember if they switched those out in that year, but maybe that's just why they sound different. I don't know. Why does it sound to me like it's like a Honda Civic with a bigger engine? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's just the way I'm hearing it. Don't be offended, folks. I love me a Corvette. There is Mr. John Cannon, the man, the myth, the legend of NV Simsports. A very Cadillac-esque type theme after the Formula One reveals, where it's black on one side, white on the other. John's got like when you see me from this side, I'm one driver. When you see me from that side, I'm another driver. He's just trying to get me confused. I do see one of his sponsors on the side of the car, the Head for the Cure. We have that big, is it April 25th? Is that the date that the Head for the Cure endurance races? Pretty sure that's when it was. I'll have to go check, folks. But there's the I want to say it's the endurance challenge. That's what it's called. And so the endurance challenge, which is powered by Stint also, we're going to be they've got 3 hours of Imola coming up, Silverstone, Portimao, a bunch of different races, but the Head for the Cure race is the 4 hours of Mugello, April 25th. That's a Saturday. And wait, no, that's a Sunday, isn't it? Isn't April 25th a Sunday? I don't have a calendar in front of me. I turn all that off so my computer runs nicely. I'm old, folks. It's how the world works. It is a Saturday. Okay, yep. So that's going to be the 4 hours of Magello, and it's a charity event mixed in with the series to raise money for Head for the Cure. So put it on your calendars, mark it down, because you want to come see that race. You'll get to listen to me and probably Fry, maybe some other talent, along with picks, as we cover 4 hours of a really long race. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right, as we get set, who has the fastest lap time? That was done by one of the LMP cars by not a small margin. It was about 5 or 6 seconds in the lap over the fastest GT3 AM car. So not too bad. A sub 2 minute is a good. I don't think I've ever even driven an LMP2 car ever. Not even once. I don't even know if I own one.
Same.
To be honest, I have no idea if I even own one of those cars. But let's see, what country is Alan Matatov from? I don't recognize that flag. The green one. He's in P12. Yeah, he's yeah. I can't figure out what that flag is. Interesting. So the driver's out. There's a few people finishing up some laps. They've gotten about 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, depending on how far they get around the track. Get their laps in. Azerbaijan? You really found that out by asking that question I heard you ask? How did it know? That is crazy. Did you do that on the microphones for people to hear it?
The magic of technology.
Did everybody hear what you asked it?
No.
Well, I'm telling him because that was hilarious. Pix actually took out and he looked at his phone. He said, "Hey, Gemini, what country is Alan Matatov from?" And it answered him. Are you kidding me? That is hilarious. Oh, okay. Ask it where I'm from. I'm just curious what it says. There's a lot of Chris Balls in the world, so I'm curious which one it's going to figure out. It's probably going to think about, well, they talk a lot on Discord because I spy on them. And
hey, Gemini, which country is Chris Ball from GT Champions from?
He added a little bit of a extra explainer in there.
Chris Ball is associated with RWB Racing, according to one source, but the specific country isn't listed in the information available to me. Is there anything else?
There you go.
I'm still hiding. They haven't found me yet. That's funny that it picked out my old. Oh, it's raining. Hello. Welcome to Coda.
Welcome to Envy Simsports.
Welcome to Envy. John strikes again. Oh my gosh, this is
the way Envy Simsports is there won't be any rain for race start.
No, like it was cool. Now it's going to be raining, and then when it's done, the track's going to be 175 degrees.
Yeah.
No clouds. So this is just the warm up. So they're going to warm up in the rain. They got 5 minutes to go use the facilities and get themselves prepared. I forgot to do that, so my water cup is going to sit way off to the side of me so I don't get too much of it. Everyone's out there like, what are we doing out here? Everyone's like, we get 1, maybe 2 laps in the rain to get this thing figured out. Hey, look, folks, there's standings on the screen. There we are in the AM class. Rob Shaw, Andre Dominguez, one of the SimSwag guys in the SimSwag Chevrolet. I'm going to try to say that every time we say their names during the race. And John Cannon, look at him in 3rd place. Okay, nice. Joseph Crawford and Frank Manarino. Those are your top 5 in the AM class. The rest of them have some catching up to do. In the pro class, Juan Rodriguez, I know that one. I know that name. Dallas Barron and Enrico Nino. Probably Nino, maybe, but Nino. Patrick Brady and Brad Mueller in your top 5 in the pro class. And then in LMP2 class, okay, Ran Van Stielant. That's what I'm going to say. Anthony Sebastianelli. Michael Murillo, Jasper Van Grutheist, and Damon Grutheist? I don't know. Hey, you know what? I'm going to say it once, and that's just how it's going to be, folks.
It's Jasper from...
They haven't even shown up to race yet anyway, so I shouldn't have to say their name if there's a 0 next to it, right? So, and let's see how many of those LMPs. We got Jasper and Damon is here, so Damon Baker is here. So he's got a 0, but he's in the race, so I'm going to say his name. So that's who we got in the LMP2 class. This should be interesting. Oh, yeah, and the SimSwag guys, check out the socks. I could dig a pair of them socks if I ever get my leg back to where I can sit in my rig again. But those are some cool-looking socks. I like it with the grippy feet and grippy ankles because, you know, you drive with your ankles, I guess. What car do you drive with your ankles? I'm just teasing, SimSwag guys. I'm just teasing you. It's a cool design on the back of them, though. They must have different colors. Wonder where can we go to look at that? Is it simswag.com or something? I forgot to look up where we have like a website for them. I'm sure it's in the description of the video, or it will be. So go check out the SimSwag technologies, folks. I said swim swag. I said swim swag. Oof. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah,
that is a
the
tongue...
website is simswagtech.com.
You almost did it.
Yeah. simswagtech.com.
If any of you are as old as I am and remember the Brady Bunch TV show, and I don't remember the Brady Bunch TV show from reruns. I watched them when they were released on TV. That's how old I am. And I remembered the one with Peter Brady where he was talking like, I'm going to talk about like this, yeah? You talking about this? And he was trying to make this swishles with this... Anyway, that's how I felt like I was talking when I was trying to say swim swag. No, swag. Wow. Anyways, enough about this. Let's talk about the we've been around for a while here with the Envy, folks. Great gloves. So you can get some gloves from Triple Stint. You can get some socks from the SimSwag guys. See? There's all kinds of stuff you guys can do. So, a lot of fun. But go check out triplestint.com. They got a lot of cool stuff there. And I think, don't they have the customized ones now? I think you can order customized gloves from Triple Stint. I think you can get them. I thought I saw that one time. It's triplestint.com, except it's not working. Why isn't it working? Okay, well, anyway, you can go there later. Figure it out, folks. All right. So the LMP2 cars are going to start up front as the LMP cars would, as most prototypes do. So you're going to have Jasper and Damon duking it out there on the front row. They'll take off first across the line. Short while back, you're going to see a mixture of the pros and AMs in the GT3 cars, and it looks to be that the 3 fastest GT class cars are all AM drivers. Patrick Brady and Javi Sierra, staples to the Envy group, are 2 of the 3 pro drivers all on the circuit. So that'll be interesting. So they'll be starting in 6th and 7th. And then you've got Rodney, John, Jean-Francois, Joseph, Aaron, Alan, Lucan, Devin, Frank, Kenneth, Samuel, Zachary, and Brad Mueller will round out your 20 drivers. And now the BMW is going to bring him down. Oh, the track is still wet. It is still raining as well. You know what? I'm going to pull up my my weather map so that I can keep an eye on that. I'm just curious. Oh, they moved that. That's right. I got it in the wrong place. Oh, I hope everybody got their wet tires on. Let's see. Oh no! Devin Pascoe in the BMW in P12 is on dry tires. Everyone else is on the wet tires. He's gonna wish that he paid closer attention to what was going on there. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, I've got my radar up, folks. So looks like the wind is. Oh, the wind is okay. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of rain. It's gonna be leaving shortly, though. It looks like it might not be around for maybe 10-15 minutes. We'll see how it goes as they wind their way around through the last two corners. Warm up those tires, sure. See how that works for you. Oh boy. So you'll see the pace car dive off into pit lane here any moment. There's all those beautiful GT cars. Well, I mean, they're all GT cars. What am I talking about? But, you know, GT3 styles. Okay, so who's that in the pits? That is Zachary. I guess he's going to start from there. And there they go already. Off they go. And it looks like Jasper says, I'll just take off now. So into turn one they go. And here come the GT3s in class. Oh, it's wet, remember? Where's my button? I got to put my hand on the button just in case, right? Take it easy, guys. Take it easy. Okay, yeah, it's wet. Everyone was like, we're going to go a little slower. Okay. Well, all right. It's not over yet. You guys still have to get at least through first lap. Come on. Yeah, this is not a side-by-side area, especially in the rain. Oh, someone goes really wide off the track. LMP2 is still quite a ways up, but not as far away as you might think. It's going to take them a minute to put some distance between them. But there we go. Juan and Andre duking it out for the first spot. Oh, boy. And around went, let's see, that was Juan dropping all the way to the bottom. Oh. So Mr. Odom, one of the SimSwag Chevrolets, is running the AM class up at the front. Nice. I don't know if they got together and if that was something that's going to be looked at by stewards later or not. But it's really hard to keep cars together. What's that? It's really hard to be side-by-side racing in the rain. There's a lot more. It's already has enough that can go wrong like that. See? I think he just hit. Look, there goes another one. They're just hitting the puddles and hitting the brakes. Wow. There's another one. Nah, I don't think so. These are all like little baby ones. Yeah, I think I'll let them go. It's a wet race. People are going to go off the track in a wet race. And for the most part, it looked like they were just kind of sliding around. I think one person may have lost a bumper. That's right. Everyone's going to pit once anyway. Nobody's got any significant damage, so they'll be able to ride it out. They might hate me after this, but that's okay. I get to hide in my booth away from everybody. Oh boy. Oh, that was a scary way to jump back onto the track. Freaking a few people out. Beautiful Mustang. And a Dallara. Followed by a Corvette. And another Corvette. Oh, the two SimSwag Corvettes are side by side. Oh, we get to see some action. All right, let's see what happened here. Somebody was just driving, and all of a sudden, they just kicked the... Oh, I hear it sliding already. Yeah, he just hit the brakes trying to get around. Oh, somebody did get kind of popped there, didn't they? But somebody just lost the back end completely under braking and spun the whole car around. Okay, so coming out of the corner here, I think he just... They aren't hitting each other. Oh, well, maybe a little. Yep, that's where it was. Yeah, there was a car next to you. I don't think he saw him there. But that Mustang was definitely right up to his door before the corner. Oh, the Mustang got a little loose and the Porsche got a little too tight. And oh, he splits the SimSwag vets. And then there was something else that happened where someone just went around all by themselves through that little section. So there's Zach. This is where I think Damon just took it a little too far. Yep. He got a little too happy on the throttle there. Is there... Oh! Somebody threw a yellow flag. Tweren't me. Somebody clearly thought that needed to happen, so that's okay. John can make that call from the cockpit. He has the power to do so. I don't know. Let's see who. Yeah, it does show that John threw it. So he must have gotten a bunch of people on the radio that we didn't hear, maybe complaining. They all look like they're racing. They do not look like they're under caution at all, do they? Oh, there's the safety car. Okay. Man, they are flying. I mean, the pace car's out there. This is when having all-wheel drive race cars would be cool. But then, you know, it's not as fun. All right, so it looks like Mr. Dominguez and Mr. Odom, the SimSwag Corvettes, are sitting in P1 and 2 in the AM class. Not too bad. They've got that LMP2 car in the middle of them, which I think will probably go up ahead. Well, I don't know if he'll go up ahead of them, but... There are a lot of cars still out on the track trying to make their way around to catch the pace car. The lights are still on, so we're going to have another lap to go under caution. Yeah, I didn't even... Oh, he almost took out the pace car. Good thing he's invisible. One of the Mustangs. There's only a couple of them out here. Patrick Brady, Brad Mueller, and Aaron Siebens. He'll catch back up. Whoa! They just go sliding across. Oh, he was going on the outside to pass everybody. Oh, I bet you he's trying to get a wave around. Boy, you got lucky not hitting anything. That's end of the longest line for you now, pal. Mueller. I know it's Bueller, but it sounds the same. So let's see, Retro Coffin. I don't remember what Retro Coffin's real name is in the sim, because I think he's driving, right?
John Rodriguez, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember what the name of the car design is, but Porsche released the, the GT3R, right? Street car. And I guess there's this one car that Porsche puts together with the help of some aftermarket company. I don't know the name of it because I'm not that much into that culture as much as I'd like to. And it's a car that has zero paint on it. It's all the carbon fiber is exposed. It's like a one of a kind multi-million-dollar Porsche that only one person in the world's going to get. And it's going through the whole thing about what's in this car, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wouldn't want to take that thing off the trailer. I wouldn't want it to get a scratch on it. Well, it looks like we still have a while worth of rain. It is not passing nearly as fast as I thought it was going to be. So these guys are going to be in the wet for quite a few minutes. We should see the lights come off the pace car when it crosses the line here. And then we'll know if we're going again. Oh, they look on to me. So are we going a whole nother lap? Or two? Oh, maybe it'll wait till he gets half...
FIA or what?
I don't know, but maybe they're waiting until all the cars get across the start-finish line.
Maybe they're waiting
there
for
is
you
somebody
to
in
click on the green button.
Reduce the laps! Reduce the laps! So somebody says, wave around for number 6. He's on dry tires. He's a maniac. Well, while we're sitting here talking about race cars going slow, let's talk about cars going fast for 4 hours at Mugello, coming up April 25th on a Saturday. And yours truly will be there to bring you the action. Hopefully I'll have some other folks besides Pix in the room to help do some commentating, because you do not, I promise you, you do not want to listen to me for 4 hours. I mean, maybe if you have some kind of masochistic, desire, but I'll bring cookies and snacks. I'm willing to share. But I don't know how I'll get them to you. I can send people virtual cookies. Maybe that's what we can do. Anyway, speaking of the love, how about a like, a share, a subscribe? All the things we do to support us small groups of folks. We all have a good time doing this, so give a little share out there, won't you? The lights are still on the pace car. Now, that might be still on the pace car because it's raining. Is it 2 different colors? It is yellow and blue. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. I think if they're driving around for this long... How many minutes we got left? I can't see the timer because it's in the clouds at the moment. We've gone 11 minutes. Almost. I don't think they'll make it. The rest, they couldn't make it on no fuel. But there is a pit. Oh no, they have to do a pit stop anyway. It's mandatory, so they will have a pit stop. I was gonna say they can save a lot of gas if they're doing it right under this caution. This is one of the hardest parts about racing, is having to drive around the track and not go fast. You're like, oh, can we race already? Here they come. Walking down the street, getting funniest looks from everyone they meet. Do you know the rest? Come on, Pix, do you know the rest of it?
Oh no.
Hey, we're the monkeys. The people say we monkey around.
Yeah, I like the monkeys, but I don't really know their lyrics. Yeah.
I grew up with them, the Brady Bunch, the Partridge Family, Jackson 5. Like, that was all the stuff back in the 70s. It was awesome. The clothes were terrible, but some of the music was good.
No, they were pretty good. Not as terrible as the 90s. That was terrible.
The 90s?
Yeah, for fashion, the
what was
90s
wrong with...
were horrible.
I think the 90s they didn't have a fashion. It was just whatever you find in your closet,
no,
right?
just remember, Saved by the Bell. That's the '90s fashion. So
That's
no.
right. That's right. Well, let's see. Most of my '90s, I had gotten married. I went on a mission, so I spent most of my '90s not watching TV or anything. It was doing my mission work and getting married and starting kids, and so I was watching Barney and Dora, and those were my shows. I was not watching Saved by the Bell. I'm too old for that. I think. I don't know. Are those lights off the pace car yet, or are they still on? It looks like they're still blinking. So I guess they're going to get that number 2 car to go all the way around. Is that... Who's in second place? Mr. Mueller? Brad Mueller? No, Javi Sierra is going all the way around. You know, if this was a dry track, he'd have a much better shot at catching the pack. But he's got to go nice and slow. Oh, the lights are off. Okay. So Javi's got to get himself... Yeah. He's 2 laps down. He's on it, trying to get all the way around the track. Oh, that's Brad Mueller. Okay. Oh, Brad Mueller, was he the one that started on the dry tires? Oh, you might be right. Okay. In fact, David Pascoe is not even on the track, I think. But, oh, he is. Okay. I just didn't see any timing data moving for him. Oh, he's missing a few parts of the car. Or maybe that's just the livery. That might just be the livery. But it looks like he's missing the front left fender. It could just be the paint scheme, but... Is he missing a driver's side fender? Oh, wait. No, it is delivery. Okay. I was like, I swear it looked like it was just missing. I'm like, are we seeing the wheel? What's going on? Is he getting wave around? Because he's passing a bunch of people. It's going to take him a long time to get all the way around, but... Yeah, Brad Mueller's like, on it. Yeah, he's going to... This is the final corner, so he might be able to get up to the back of the pack by the time this starts. Yeah, I mean, it is where you are on the track, even though they're not going to separate them by class on a restart, so this will be interesting. Look how tiny that car is compared to the Mustang in front of it. Oh, it's like a little go-kart. Yes, yes, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, people. Okay, I think we have about... How long have we been under caution now? About 10 minutes?
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
All right, so then we have about 10 or 15 minutes of rain left, and then it looks like the rain will be gone. So this will be interesting to see how this plays out. It's a really long track and only 20 cars on the track. If it was a shorter track, it would dry out a lot quicker. Do we have decent wind going at least? What's our wind speed outside right now, Pix? Do we have that available to us? I don't see it on my screen. It's only 64 degrees on the track. It's cold, and it's overcast. If it was windy, 11 miles an hour is not bad. That could help dry out the track, but there's going to be a lot of puddles. I don't think we'll see dry tires for another 30 minutes, if we see them at all. They have to get a lot of cars driving over that to push all that water away. And it hasn't even stopped raining yet, so... I don't know if John sets these ones up where I'm looking at the windshield wiper and look where it's wiping, but it's showing an extra Oh, that's just the windscreen banner. Okay. I was like, that doesn't match. You see what I'm talking about? Like, it looked like the wiper blade should be going wider on the car. I wonder, is John doing the automatic weather, or does he set it?
I have no idea.
No, they're going. They're racing.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, the pace car was out of the way. All right, so we're gonna let Mr. Gruthis Jasper. He's gonna take off and do his thing. It looks like Mr. Odom is gonna be not far behind. Everyone's holding it together. Who's in the blue Mustang that's up front? Was that Aaron? No. There was a blue Mustang. Was that... Oh, that's Patrick Brady. Okay. I was like, how did he get up there? Like, what? Oh. Look at the size of that thing. And Mustangs are not big cars, so that tells you just how tiny those little prototype cars can be. Look, he's flashing them. Get out of my way. This is reminiscent of the 24-hour Le Mans with the Garage 56 car, that the Camaro that they were driving out there, and they were passing LMP2s out on the track because it was so fast. Here we go, Frank, mixing it up a little bit. That's John. No, that's not John Cannon. That's Jean-Francois in the Ferrari. Man, Frank, that is probably the most manliest last name I've ever seen. Manarino. Like, that is like so, like, ugh. Anyway, that's just my take on it. Any case. Okay, everyone's spreading out a little bit. When it's rain like this, folks, anything can happen. So you just got to keep your car on the track, and you'll get places just by not crashing. John is not far behind. So he's looking at Frank like, I could take this guy. There's 7 Porsches on the track today. By far, that's the largest number of the same manufacturer. We got 4 Corvettes. We've got 3 Mustangs. There's even a Aston Martin out here. Who's driving that? That's Samuel who's driving an Aston Martin. I thought you were going to at him driving backwards. I'm like, that's awesome. Aaron, he makes it through. I'm not even sure I've seen the Aston Martin in this game yet, like on a track. There it is. Okay. Wonder how it sounds, because it should be really throaty with that big old V8 in there. Or is it the V12 in there? No, it's got to be V8. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Ooh, these guys are all over the place under braking. Do you know how good I am driving in the wet? Man, I suck at it. Like, I have to have full ABS, full traction control. I'm terrible. I don't have the best pedals, so it's really hard to get a feel for the car in the wet. I'm better in the broadcast booth. If that tells any of you how good I am at racing, that I'm better at this than that, and I'm not great at this. So it tells you something. Right. There's light on the horizon for this rain to stop. Listen to that purr. Oh, 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 oh! Whatever you do, don't step on the throttle on the candy stripes. You've got company, Allen's right there. And then you've got the BMW of... Oof. There's a lot happening right there. But you have Patrick Brady in the blue Mustang, right? That's in the mix with them. Jeez, how do you see out of there? Well, that's the roof cam. I guess it's easier when you have windshield wipers, but... Look, you can see off in the distance, no real clouds. We're almost out of the rainfall, and we'll at least be another 15 minutes, I think, before we see dry tire action. Lucan Breedlove, and that is a nice car, nice Corvette. I like the red wheels. So, looking at the AM class, which are the green cars, right? So, Rob Shaw, Andre Dominguez, and John Cannon are your top three, which I'm really excited to see John Cannon out here, like, really competing, because the poor guy has to miss half his races all the time. But Rob Shaw, who I don't even think is on the timing board right now, he's not even here. He was with 38 points. Andre Dominguez, who is running second right now, one of the SimSwag Corvettes, he's running in second. He should take over first position by the time the race is over. John, let's see, Joseph Crawford, he's out here, isn't he? Where's he at on the track right now? He's right behind John. Okay. So those two are separated by about 7 points in the championship. So John just needs to keep Joseph Crawford behind him, or, you know, not too many car lengths in front of him. He can stay in the podium places in the AM championship. And then none of the wait a minute. Juan Rodriguez is first in the pro class, but I don't see him on the timing tower. Is he here? I thought he was here. That's Retro Coffin, right? Oh, it has him. Okay, it has him in the AM class on the screen, but he's actually in the SimGrid. They have him as the points leader in the pro class. So I guess we somehow have him in the wrong place. Okay. Well, anyway, he's leading the pro class. Dallas.
It's Patrick Brady.
Oh. What is?
Leading the pros.
I meant no, not on class. In the championship. I'm talking about
okay.
who's leading the championship. Yeah. So Juan Rodriguez is leading the championship by about 11 points. And is that? Oh no. That car's. Oh, that front wheel's not having a good day. Oh, and the back wheel's wanting to go the other way. He's got a little bit of toe in the back end of that car. I don't know if they get fast repairs in these races or not, but that's not a quick fix. Look at that back wheel. Oh my gosh, that thing is a mess. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna see some replays here. Drag racing down the front stretch, always fun until it isn't. Oh no! Somebody's life flashed right before their eyes in that BMW. I'll tell you what. How did they miss that? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is where Lucan. Wow. Oh, he's flying. He's flying. Can we watch that again? Because that's like the second person that just did that. Is there a big puddle right there or something that the drivers are hitting? Yeah, he was on the paint with the brakes. Can't do that when it's raining. This guy had his life. Oh no, that was the other one. I was gonna say had his life flash before his eyes in turn one as that Aston Martin went sliding in front of him. Oh my gosh. Hey, we do what we can do. It's technology, right? Oh, he didn't pit yet? He's still trying to get around the track. All right. Well, there's Jean-Francois. Frank Manarino is not far away. He's got that... there's Damon Baker right behind him, who just about went off the track. And Andre Dominguez right there in front of that Ferrari. Oh, jeez. You are not in a GTP car, sir. You do not have the power you think you have. Woo! That was a little crazy. I thought he was going to take out that Ferrari. Like right there, he went off the track. What would happen here? Yep. No, he's just dry. He's trying to find all the dry patches off the track. Yeah, he's not having a great time. He's probably having fun, but maybe not a great time. Oh, hit the wall. This rain, it was a game changer for the race, that is for sure. Oh yeah, the Sim swag, the Schwim swag. The Chevrolet Schwim swag. I can't. I'm not trying to make fun, guys, but it is fun to watch teammates battle like this. Push him, push him. Who's in front? Oh, okay, that's Mr. Odom. So Kamari is followed by Andre. Up the hill they go. It's really wet there still, guys. Oh, your drone work is excellent, my guy. Let's go. You guys don't know, but he flies those drones in VR just for you guys. Look at all that water still on the track. The rain hasn't let up yet, but it's just about to. They're just on the edges of the clouds. Oh, what a great camera angle right there. Two Sim Swag Chevrolets out there battling for P1 and 2 in the AM class. That's going to be good for the sponsorship. I say the things that some people don't say, Pix. You know that, right? So as far as the rain goes, this is really close. So we can already see that the rain isn't even falling on some parts of the track. It is falling in others. Jasper is going to have some really good points coming out of this race. He's currently running 4th in the championship for LMP2 class, and he's about he needs to double his points to catch up to Rand Van Steelen, but he should find himself like very firmly into the top 3 of the 4 that are racing. We should throw a caution and get the jet dryers out on the track for a lap, just to clean it up faster. Sounds awesome. I was on a Teams call this morning with one of my clients, who the one I was telling you that does the marshalling for the Formula One races, and he was out there for COTA's last race, and he's going to be at Miami this season, Miami and COTA this year, and it was the first time we have spent a year and a half working with each other. Neither one of us knew what the other person looked like. And yesterday we got on our first Teams call. We got to see each other, and we both looked at each other and said, "We're both big guys." That was awesome. We got some Porsches mixing it up. Look at that. There we go. Oh, yeah, don't turn. There was somebody there. This is fourth position. Oh, no, it's not. Wait. No, it's not. They're two different classes, I believe. I can't tell who's... I know we're looking at Juan Rodriguez, but what's the car behind him? We've got green number boards. He's in the AM class. Is that Joseph Crawford? Okay. All right, folks, the big green part of the radar is gone, and now it's the drizzly bit. It's almost done, and we still have about 45 minutes of racing to go. So this will be interesting. I'm curious to see how it's going to turn out. They might be on these wet tires till the end of the race. We'll see. There's going to be some strategies called out. There are a couple people in the pits right now. Damon Baker's been in there for a minute. Well, to be fair, it's been 2 minutes. And Jean-Francois, he's been in there for a minute and a half. One of the Corvettes. It may be for... Oh, that was the one that crashed. Oh, no, he was in a Ferrari. Ooh, look at this. Come on, John Cannon. Show us what you got, son. Nice. That's our podium position there in the AM class. You two guys are still at this? And I think that's Lucan in front of them, Lucan Breedlove, who crashed earlier in his Corvette. Looks very similar to the SimSwag Chevrolets. P1 and 2. That looks awesome. They're gonna love the pictures they can take after this with the cars saying 1 and 2 on them. That's pretty awesome. Now, does one let the other win? Oh, let's go. Oh, he got out of the way. Okay, sorry. The same car, almost the same color, and I thought they were giving up a spot to one another. All right, just a drizzle with the rain. It's almost gone, folks. I want to see these guys on dry tires soon. Don't get me wrong. I like me some wet racing, but I also like to see the dry stuff. Mostly because I want to see what strategies people deploy. Who jumps onto those dry tires first? Oh, Patrick Brady, what happened? You're on the paint. You're on the paint. Oh, you're still on the paint. Ah! He was only on the paint for like 3 inches, but it was just enough. Oh, John. Oh, wow. I thought John was going to run right into him. I wonder if they, well, I mean, they're not going to be able to get gas to last. They're going to have to pit eventually, but no one's going to want to pit off these wet tires. But what if the track's not ready and they got to pit for fuel? Do you take a fresh set of wet tires? I mean, it's been pretty wet and the track's only 62 degrees. I just wonder, can they take these tires the whole distance? I don't know. I mean, they're wet tires, so they're going to wear out more, but they've been driving through tons of water, so they're really cold, so they probably last a whole lot longer. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. No rain falling here, but there's a little bit, yeah, there's some rain on parts of the track. Oh, something happened to Patrick Brady. I saw the little yellow box. I think somebody went around. Not again. Did you learn your lesson the last time? Oh, this one's gonna hurt. That one's gonna hurt. Oh. He's like, I'm out. It's over. Okay, we're out. We should be out of the rain. We shouldn't be seeing any more rain falling. So now it's time to see if we can dry out this track. Oh, that BMW looked like it was going to go around. That's right. You just put all the spray in their windshield. Don't let them see where they're going. Unless you're not comfortable with them not knowing and then running into you, right? "41 minutes, and generally John leaves the fuel less than 100%. So I'm just wondering when we're going to see green flag pit stops for, well, Zachary Manuel just went into the pits in one of the Porsches. John Cannon's scrapping with somebody. He's only 0.3 behind them somewhere. Is that him back? No. Yeah. John Cannon and Mr. Manarino. Manarino putting the car right in the middle of the track. You want to go around me? Go the hard way. Oh, the car sounds so good. Oh, Zachary Manuel has been in the pits for over 2 minutes. He must have hit something and is having to repair the car. There's no more rain falling. There's no way they're going to take this race is not going to get on dry tires. There's no way this track's going to be ready in time. Get off the paint. Don't be on the paint. Computer is making funny noises. Can you hear me now? Okay. My Windows security system said, "Hey, something's trying to access a protected folder." I'm like, "Which one?" Because my microphone wouldn't work, and it was like, "Your iRacing folder." I'm like, "How does that have anything to do with my microphone?" Oh no, Mr. Odom. He went way backwards. Now he's got to start all over. New race leader in the AM class, Andre Dominguez in the SimSwag Chevrolet. John Cannon. Yeah, he's in the pits now. I don't think he's getting any tires. It's about that time. It's 45 minutes into the race. But there is not a chance on the planet that anyone's going to pit if they don't have to. They got to ride out this wet as long as they can on those tires. If the track can get there, which is just not going to happen, I don't think. Not with the wind at only 11 miles an hour and it only being 69 degrees outside. People are going to want to pit and just to get dry tires. That BMW's got a problem on the rear end. Are the rear end smashed in, or is that just how that car is built? Oh no, okay. Because the whole back clip's just missing. I was like, it looks funny. Alan Madatov, who's from Kazakhstan. Thank you, Gemini. So we only have 2 pro drivers on the lead lap. How many pro or how many AMs we got? 10 AMs on the lead lap. Andre Dominguez, Kamari Odom, and Frank Manarino, Alan Madatov, and Joseph Crawford. John Cannon's out into P6 in his class, and he's already pit. Looks like Alan Madatov pit too at some point. Must have been from repair because it was from a long time. Here's our overall. Weird how the LMP2 car is up in front of everybody. Mr. Dominguez. There's Mr. Odom. He's getting tires. But what tires? Oh, he went to the dry tire. He's taking a risk it. He's going to risk it for the biscuit. All right. That's a bit early, my brother. I don't know what you're going to do with those tires. This track is not ready. I don't care if the sun is shining. You'll be lucky to get out of pit lane with those things. All right, he's coming out now. Oh, this will be interesting. Let's see if anybody else goes for it. Yeah, all these people are like, nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Yeah. Somebody's learning the hard way. No. But you know what? I mean, at the same time, it's like, well, if I pit now, well, of course he was pitting nearly from the lead. It would have hurt him to take the wet tires. It's not like his teammate's not going to take them. Oh, there he goes. She gone. Oh, and now the car has got problems. Oh, he says, I'm not driving this thing around the track. All right. So those of you listening to the sound of my voice, don't you put those dry tires on yet. Tain't ready. Mr. Odom proved that for us in the first sector of the racetrack. Oh my. How much is he behind the leader? In the points or on track? He is, well, from the leader, he's about a minute back from the actual leader. But he's only about 33 seconds or so from Mr. Dominguez, right? I guess if I'm doing the math right. There we go. Well, those are the intervals to the drivers in front of them. I guess we'd have to do it by class, but he's a minute 6 from the actual leader, but there's a 42-second gap from the actual leader to Andre Dominguez, so it's like 30 seconds, somewhere around there. There you go. We try to do what we can. The challenging moments of the race, we still have 25 minutes. I don't know about these dry tires yet. We'll see. I mean, if the track was like, you'll see right there, that shows you all we need to know, but there's just way too many very wet spots on this track. And being a track that's this long, you're not getting enough cars going over the same parts of the track over and over again to dry it out either. So Frank Manarino running in second. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Pix. Oh, that's cool. So Jared T is this is Rodney's son or okay, Rodney's kid. Okay. Well then, get Rodney back on the let's get Rodney back on the screen. Let's see what Rodney's doing. Does he got anybody around him? Nobody's got an awesome looking vet right there. All right, so how do you pronounce the last name, Jared? Or Jarrett? How do you pronounce your last name? See if you can phonetically put it in there. Then I'll say it right. But Rodney's out there. He's got about a 4-second gap to 5th place. Not terrible. And let's see, if I'm looking at his stats, he's only had 3 off tracks. So he's doing really well, being patient in the rain. Oh, go on board with our P1, who is that? Oh, this is Juan Rodriguez in the pro class, who is chasing him down. De Villiers. Okay. I'm gonna try. I promise you, I'll try. And that's who Juan is behind, right? My kids would never even come and sit and watch. Nobody in my family would care to come watch me race. I don't want to. They're like, no, thanks. Now, if I had one of the big motion rigs with all the cool stuff and everything else, then maybe they'd find it interesting. Or my wife would be just like, you wasted money on that. All right, Mr. Odom, all the way back in 9th after sliding off the track, and then he did pit, didn't put on the wet tires. He pit again, and guess what's on his car? Wet tires. So he lost a whole bunch of spots. It was a risk someone was going to take. I just didn't know who it was going to be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tires were probably in good shape. I mean, wet tires driving through constant water, they're going to last a lot longer than normal. Let's see, how many active cars do we still have out on the track right now? 16 cars out on the track? 15. Yep, 15 cars. Let's see, I wonder if... all my timing switched around. There we go. I wonder if Rodney's car's got any sponsors on it that are from... like people he knows, or if it's just some of the in-game ones. It kind of looks like one of the pre-made ones. He's like, you go ahead. I'm gonna go get some tires or some gas or both. So, Rodney de Villiers is off into pit lane. Gonna get himself... Frank did. Oh my gosh. He wasn't listening to the broadcast, that for sure. See how that works out. Now let's see. What did Rodney get? Did he switch tires or did he just get... He didn't even make it out of the pits. Can't even get the back tires to move.
Don't do
New
it,
tires for Rodney.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Wet
Okay.
tires. Good
Yeah,
boy.
good boy.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? This is for you. That's for Rodney. Stay off those dry tires. It ain't ready. This is gonna be wet traffic all the way to the end of the race. Nope. Oh, that's gonna put damage to the car. Oh yeah. And Manarino's out. John Cannon looking in 4th place on the track, 3rd place in class. Not bad, dude. That's made some good points. Samuel, the lone Aston Martin out there, running 7th on track, running, let's see, 4th, 5th in class.
Yeah, has made up 11 places.
Yeah, him and Brad Mueller have gained the most points. I wonder what these wet tires look like. They almost might look like slick tires by now. Oh, I just heard somebody slide around. Was that behind him? Let's see, who hasn't pit yet? Andre and Joseph have not pit. So when they pit, we'll see how things turn out for Rodney. Because Samuel, that Aston Martin has not pit yet either, and there's only about 20-second gap, 25-second gap. So Rodney could move back up a spot, get into the top 5 of his class, because there's 3 that have not pit yet out of the AM class. And there's no way they're going to make it. I mean, even if you had a full tank of fuel, you can't go for an hour. But an hour. Granted, they did have about 10 minutes worth of yellow flag. But I don't know if you can save that much fuel. Right, Samuel's coming out now. No, he's going in, rather. Now, this is where we find out if Rodney can overtake here, having one extra lap on fresh tires. He's probably saying, please, Samuel, take dry tires, please. There he goes. Way to go, Rodney. Up he goes. That's 5th place now and on track for Rodney. And finally, Andre comes in. So we're going to see all these drivers come in and put them all back together and see just where everybody lands. New tires for Andre. Smart. Don't put on those dry tires. I know your teammate told you. Don't even do it. Okay, let's see. The only one left then is Joseph Crawford in the number 867 Porsche. And he's pitting in right now. That's the last driver to pit. So when Joseph Crawford comes out, everyone will have had their pits, and we'll see just where everybody lands. So Andre, Joseph's going to pit from the lead. John Cannon's already pit. Where's John Cannon on the track? Oh, he's going to pass him. John Cannon's up in P2. Let's go, John Cannon. 28 seconds from the leader, but he's going to have quite the gap. He's going to have a huge gap, probably 8-9 seconds to Alan Matatov. Whoa. All right, so Rodney DeVilliers, he sorry, I do my best. He's actually almost a lap down from the next car. Is that right? I mean yeah. So he's not going to get anywhere better than 5th place unless one of the cars wrecks out. But not a bad place to be. Gained 1 position since the start of the race. John Cannon running in P2. That's got to be. He's got to be like, yeah, let's go. Oh, jeez. Come on, John. You just got to do this for 13 minutes. Don't hit anything. One of these days, got to meet this guy. He lives in a place where I would never go for work in California. So I doubt him ever. I have to find a time to meet him when there's a track day out at Laguna Seca or Sonoma or something to meet up with him. But unless I win the lottery, that's not going to happen for a while. And since I don't play the lottery, it's going to be next to never. You know, my wife and I, whenever it hits like $1 billion, we're like, here's $10. Just take $10 of my money. I won't go out and buy snacks at the store or whatever. And whenever we get it, we've never gotten more than one number. And I was like, she's like, why do we keep playing this? I'm like, because if we don't get but one number, then when we do win, we're going to have all of them. It's not true, but it's not how it works. I understand. Yep. It reminds me of, it's sort of a joke, but it was this religious minister kept praying all the time that he would win the lottery, and for 40 years. And then he died, and he gets up to heaven, he's talking to God and says, hey, I have a question. How come I prayed so much that you could let me win the lottery and I could use that money to build more churches and take care of people and all these things like that? How come you didn't help me win? And he says, well, you never bought a ticket. So it looks like Jasper has made his way around in the lonely LMP car out on the track. He's made his way all the way around, has lapped the leader, and is gapped. Oh, okay. Well, maybe for a little bit. He's got to come around the line again. He's almost got the whole field passed up. It helps when you got a high downforce car that's really fast. What is this guy's driver rating? 1500? Okay. Yeah, that was a handful. Ninja hands. Oh, I see it rounds up. That's good. Man, you know what I remember? And oh, Alan's coming in. Why is Alan coming in? Oh, because he pit earlier and he probably got fuel, but now he probably needs more. This is good news for Rodney DeVilliers. Maybe. Oh, he's 49 seconds behind, roughly. So, new tires. Oh, getting the back end fixed. Gonna throw a little gas in there. Okay. So, stuff can happen. There's only going to be about a 20 or so second gap now from 6th to 7th on the timing tower, or 4th to 5th. Something could happen to Alan. I'm hoping not, right? I don't want anything to happen to the drivers, but I do like seeing drivers end up racing on the last lap for position. That's always fun. All right, so the most cars. Oh my gosh, Chris! All right, so of the top 5 cars, including the Dallara, is a Chevrolet and 3 Porsches. So clearly the Porsches have a little bit of an edge with some of the drivers out on track. 2 Corvettes, a couple BMWs, and a Mustang, and the Aston Martin. That's your top 10. For the manufacturers out on track. That Mustang has got problems with the right front end and the front end. What did he hit?
Everything.
I was gonna say, at first I could see his wheels sticking on, then I noticed the whole rest of the front end is a mess. He's like, I ain't gonna pit. All right, we've got about 7.5 minutes left, plus or minus a lap. Not a lot is going to change, but this can. P10. It's always nice to be P10. Corvette v Aston Martin. The SimSwag Chevrolet of Mr. Odom battling it out with Samuel Urevich in the Bentley for the 10th place on track. And that's also for position, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th position in the class. Those are good points. He's probably thinking, dang it, why did I get those dry tires? But hey, it happens. Oh, That Aston Martin was not on the brakes soon enough. Here we go. That's the perfect camera fix. You nailed it. Oh, this will be good. Okay, Mr. Corvette. Yeah, he's like, I gotta slow down. Oh, the Aston gets a little wide. The Corvette gets a little loose. Oh. Nice. That Corvette was trusted. He put so much faith in the brakes and tires in that car. I was not sure it was going to do it, but he knows what he can do with it. Way to go! All right, that's 5th place in class. If I have my stuff right, or is that? Wait. No, 10th place. That's no wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th place in class, I guess. Oh, it says 12th on his car, so that's what he is. Oh, that's Mr. Breedlove. Okay, he's 12th. Gonna get a good look at all these cars. Oh yeah, that was the Porsche that tried to get out on the dry tires because the whole front of his car is smushed. Oh, Frank Manarino was battling for 3rd place with John Cannon, and that dry tire combo messed him up. Whoa, look at John Cannon flying into this scene there. Woo! Is this for position with these guys? No. Okay. Dang, John just drove that thing in there. It's like, where'd he come from? There's the car that looks like it's missing a bunch of pieces, but it's just the paint. Nope. Get a move on. There's cars are coming. All right, so 3.5 minutes. Jasper is going to take the win in the LMP2 class because the other car is out of the race. So not much we have to do there except watch him cross the finish line when the time comes. Andre Dominguez. Uh-oh. Oh! Well, he's like, so what? I can do whatever I want. There ain't nobody left. Andre Dominguez in one of the SimSwag Technology Chevrolet cars is leading the AM class. John Cannon, who's about 24 seconds back, is in P2. And 1 second behind him is Joseph Crawford in the other Porsche. So we have a battle for P2 in the AM class in these closing laps. John Cannon and Joseph Crawford. That's going to be, whoa. Yeah. Nice little save there. So this could be really good if Joseph Crawford can get up there and put the pressure on. It says he's 1 second from John Cannon, but oh, that okay. The interval. I forgot to look at the gap. I'm sorry. I do stupid things sometimes. It's okay. I'm allowed. I'm old. Wait until I get older picks. I'm gonna do so much dumb stuff, and you're just. 10 seconds between, yeah. This is great. We get to interview John Cannon for, oh no, we just do the winners of each of the classes, right? Yeah, we can bring John. Of course we can bring John in here. We should tell him he's not invited. Just to, just to, oh, that would be funny. Good times. Oh, that's the back of the lights. I thought that was giant speakers at the end of the road. I was like, those are huge. It's like, I want to put those in my minivan. Juan Rodriguez leading the pro class by a lot. Jasper von Grutheist leading the LMP2s by, well, all of it, since there's nobody else there left on the track. So that's a nice way to get a race. Take it easy, just get to the end and get max points. And then Andre Dominguez in the SimSwag Chevrolet is leading the AM class. So that should be exciting because it's the end of the race. Where is that leader? He's still got about a sector to go before we see them come through. I don't think anybody's been given the... Were they given the white flag already? I don't know if... I don't see it. All right, well... Our leader, Jasper van Grutheist, is one corner away from taking the finish. And he'll be coming across the start-finish line right about now. There he is. Way to go, man. Congratulations. Woohoo! He did it. Juan Rodriguez, who is quite a ways back still. He's got about 7 turns to get through still to make his way all the way there. There is Andre Dominguez, takes the checker for the AM class. Brad Mueller in second. And there is John Cannon, second place for the AM class. We'll come across, look at that checkered flag and go, finally! And there's Joseph Crawford, and also right in front of him is Juan Rodriguez, who is going to win the pro class there. Nice. Brad Mueller running in second in pro class. Just has a little bit of a, he wants to get the car washed nice and clean before he gets to the start finish line. He's gonna tuck in behind Mr. DeVier. Okay. Rodney was just like, I'm just trying to drive. Leave me alone. Go find your own road. Rodney gonna get 5th place in his class. Not too shabby. Kenneth White comes home P10 in the AM class. There's Lucan Breedlove, who had a pretty bad accident early on. There's Alan Matatoff, gets 4th place. Not too bad. There's Brad Mueller, P2 for the pro class. After some crazy spins. Here comes Rodney DeVilliers. Woohoo! 5th place. getting a top 5 on a track in the rain with this many cars and all the trouble going on, that's pretty impressive. Aaron's. It's okay. Oh no. You can do it. You just got to get one more corner in. Is that a Ghostbusters on his car? All right, so who do we want to have come and okay. I don't know how to find Andre. Yes, and it's not letting me find Juan either. Okay, I got that one. Why UAN is not coming up for oh yeah, there we go. There it is, that's why. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, the fun stuff we do. Well, all the drivers are going to let go of the steering wheel. Those of them who have their triple stint gloves on can take them off, relax, and know that their wheel is sweat-free. So they can enjoy that. As we look at the final race results, the overall race results here, Jasper comes home with the win, which makes perfect sense because he had the fastest car out on the track today. Andre Dominguez comes home in second. John Cannon comes home in third. That's overall too, isn't it?
Snap.
Not bad. And then Juan Rodriguez in fourth, Joseph Crawford in fifth, and then rounding out your top 10, Alan Matatoff, Brad Mueller, Rodney DeVilliers, Kamari Odom, and Devin Pascoe. The rest of the crew is Samuel, Frank, Kenneth, Lucan, Aaron, Patrick, Zachary, Damon, Jean-Francois, and Javi Sierra. A few of those drivers didn't quite make it past lap 15, but they got where they needed to go. So that's good. That's good. So let's see. We want to have a little chit chat with some of these guys. We'll give them a chance to get themselves to the waiting room. The 4 Hours of Magello coming up April 25th. Yours truly will be here, and along with Pix, to broadcast that race as we try to raise funds for Head for the Cure. So it's a free entry. There's open setups. There's going to be LMP2 and GT3 multi-class racing like you saw today. And it's going to be 4 hours long. Special chance for us to all raise some money to help Head for the Cure. So mark it on your calendars. Make sure that you get it all together. It'll be a lot of fun. And Nigel, I see you out in the chat. You got to come and hang out. That could be fun. Come and watch some good multi-class racing. Good to see you. All right. Let's see. Let's start with who should we start with? Our AM leader? Our AM winner? Okay, we'll go with Retro. What's up, Retro?
What is up, guys?
Hey, what a mess there. That looks way worse than what I saw on my screen. So the good thing you guys had somebody else paying attention and listening on radios, and John threw a yellow flag for everybody, but it looks a lot worse when it's in slow motion. I'm just a broadcaster. I don't have to make the decisions. So anyway, tell us about your race, bud.
It was interesting. I think I survived about like maybe 6 corners in P1. Went to the back. Then it was just tricky navigating all the guys. experience levels vary here, so not everybody's confident on the brakes, and you make a little mistake and touch a curb, and all of a sudden you're sideways into a corner. So
Yeah, that happens.
yeah, yeah. Every once in a while, I was coming into a corner, and then the wheel would be snatched from my hands and be like, Where did that car come from? And then
Yeah.
I just looked at the replay, and he just came in sideways. Yeah, he
We
got me.
saw. Oh,
Yeah,
go
he
ahead.
got me again. I think like after the yellow, sometime after the yellow, he got me again. I was like, come on, buddy.
It was rough. There was even some of the guys leading the race would just oh, here it is right here. um they're just on the brakes and they just put like an inch or two of tire onto the candy stripe paint and around the car would go. We saw that probably 5 times in
Yeah.
turn 1, just all
Yep.
by themselves. So,
Yeah, I did it myself. Going into turn one, it was you just touch a little bit of the curb, and all of a sudden the car's sideways. So I'm like dumping the clutch and doing a burnout backwards, trying to stay off the wall. Just like,
yeah.
stop, don't do it. Fun track, fun race. If there was one race I did not want it to be wet, it was this one. I spent,
Look at you.
I
There's a guy in here listening
yeah,
to you that you could probably
yeah,
complain to a little bit if you wanted to.
yeah. I'm gonna send an email with a PDF file about the points of the weather. Like, spent all week learning the brutal track limits of Coda and didn't use a single one of them because they were
Yeah.
all out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's one way to avoid a drive-through. Just make it
Yeah.
wet.
Just make it wet. There you go. Well, you know what?
Then it's good for
You
everyone.
came. What's that? Oh yeah. Then
I think that was.
you get the win though. Those are good points in the pro class, dude.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I think it was just a couple of us out there, and just it was tempting after the second big hit, just kind of like dumping the car in the pits and just being like, you know what, it is what it is. And it's like, you know what, it's wet. Let's just go. We're still on the lead lap. Let's just go and see what comes up.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple of people that just gave the dry tires a shot. One of them
Oof,
made it about 2 or 3 corners. The other one didn't
brave,
even make it out of pit lane.
brave, brave men who shall be saluted. They,
No, no, brave is when you could still manage to make it work. That was just silliness. I know they might
yeah,
get offended by me saying that, but I just thought, wow, that was. I mean, there's rooster
I mean, it
tails on
wasn't
every
raining.
car in every corner.
It was technically not raining.
Well, it wasn't raining, but just
Oh
because it's
no,
not
yeah,
raining doesn't mean the track isn't like soaking
yeah.
wet.
No,
So
the track was definitely not ready for dry tires at any point.
no. Well,
Oh,
congratulations,
even at
man.
the
Good
end.
job.
All right, thank you, thank you.
No problem. Hey, any shout outs? And I didn't mean to cut you
Um,
off there. Sorry.
Shout out to you guys. Appreciate the broadcast. I will be watching it back shortly. Envy for putting this up, and John, even though he likes to mess with the weather. Thanks for moving tomorrow's race. The old lady appreciated it greatly. Actually, I'm gonna forward the Michael's bill to John because now we're gonna go
You have
craft
one of those
shopping.
wives. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I got a crafting goblin, so she's
Yep.
she's gonna
I
get
got
a
one of
lot of
those.
presents.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations, Kim, man. Good job.
yeah, thank you.
All right. Let's see. Andre is not in here. So let's go to Jasper.
Hello.
Jasper? Hey, guess what? That's right. You got it, man. There you go. Sing it. It's okay. Have at it, man. It's all good. Um, you had a pretty stable car all race until the last couple laps, but you're having a little fun spinning the car around in circles, but uh, not too bad. That was a little dicey at the beginning of the race. A lot of water on the track, but you seemed to handle it pretty well. Did you practice in the wet?
No,
Mm.
no, no. I only practiced maybe 15 laps in the dry because I put up a test drive and it said 0% chance of rain. So I was like, okay, I'm good. And yeah, quali ends, warm up starts, and the track is soaking.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. It definitely wasn't pretty. I think you should send a letter to race control and tell them. No, I'm just kidding. John's gonna fire us at the end of this one picks. We're getting everybody all angry. No. Well, you had a good race. Early on, Damon had a few moments that set him pretty far back, so you didn't have anybody really to fight with. I know that you were making your way through some back markers and lap traffic during the race, but all in all, it seemed like you did pretty good with the car.
Yeah, I think I was one of the only people that was actually happy with rain as well.
I got you. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations, man. It's glad that you can get the win. Got any shout outs to any of your friends or family?
No, they're all asleep. But I want to
They're
give a
all
shout out to you.
asleep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's 5 a.m., bro.
I was gonna say it's probably very, very late where you are, so or early, I guess, in some cases. So, well,
Yeah, I want to
congratulations,
give
man. Good job.
shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Shout out to John. Always
Yeah,
have
shout out
fun
to
when
John.
racing with
That's
John.
right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man. And,
Congratulations.
thank
We're
you.
gonna come back and take a look, or have a little chat with Andre. Although I
Hello,
think
hello.
we're having some technical difficulties here on some things, but anyway, Andre, are you there?
Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I hear you. Hey, congratulations, man.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
Give you one of these, or maybe one of these.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Never
you got
gonna
him.
let you down.
Got him. Hey man, that was a heck of a race, man. You and your boy
Kamari?
Kamari, yeah,
Yes.
nose to tail for a bunch of the race. There's going to be a lot of great pictures you guys are going to take where it says 1 and 2 on the cars.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that's awesome. And then somebody decided, let's try out the dry tires, and you're like, it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah, I had that experience before of being on a wet race and people start changing to dry just because they see it's getting dry. But I mean, with 15 minutes left, there's really not that much of a point to get drives if you're gonna be, you know, I mean, I think even if I changed it to dries, I wouldn't be any quicker than I was with the wets.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. But you stuck it out. You stayed out on the track with tires that were, and you did get a new set of wet tires. So
I did, yeah.
yeah, I mean, why not? It was a free pit stop basically.
I had a lot of time. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
had
you had like
no,
20-second lead, I think.
yep. I had no confidence. At the start, as soon as I saw rain, I didn't practice any, but I knew I had a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, congratulations. Want to give any shout outs?
Just a quick shout out to SimSports right there, and yeah, my teammates.
There you go. Look at that beautiful picture right there. 1 and 2, the two of you guys out on the track together from the Sim Swag Technologies. I'm gonna have to go check out your stuff, man, because I could use some new sim racing socks. So my
Yes, sir.
Pumas are wearing out. So awesome.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
congratulations again, man. Good job.
Thank you.
Those will be some good points. Because you're running, let's see, you were running second, and Rob's not here. That's gonna put you first in the championship. John Cannon right behind you. Let's
Watch
go.
out.
Nice job. All right. Well, speaking of John Cannon, I know he's in here creeping around. He's got his microphone turned off, trying not to say anything angry at anybody. But John Cannon, dude,
What's up, guys?
Look at you. This is the first time I got to do a podium interview with you. Like
I know. So if you guys would have, been around last race, I actually finished first, but unfortunately, you guys had other things to do.
Well, then that's your clue. Don't have us around, and you'll win races. Right?
Well, there we go. So you got. So if I
I
could,
just fired us, Fix.
If I could find the Donald Trump soundbite that says "You're fired," you're fired.
You had a good race, man. You had a few like moments where I was like, he's gonna hit somebody, or someone's gonna hit him. But
So that big incident into what, turn 11 or whatever it is, the hairpin at the end of the straight. Holy moly, there was cars like all the way around me. I thought I was going to get collected in that, and somehow I didn't get collected in that, which I'm shocked still.
you know, it's crazy. I'm gonna go back and watch that race, watch the broadcast, and I'm probably gonna see all of the stuff I didn't see when I didn't call the yellow, and then suddenly you called it, and I'm like, okay, obviously there was a lot of people saying, "What the heck?" And
Yeah, so
so,
I was telling Patrick, I was like, hey, throw the yellow, because he was able to get the um, keys faster than me. And then as we're going along, I was like, well, shit, this isn't working. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just call the yellow. And as I'm driving, I'm losing time trying to type on the keyboard and everything. And it's like, oh my God, just hurry up.
yeah, I was looking. I was like, okay, it was just these two cars. They kind of missed each other. These two cars tangled up. That's fine. It's just two cars. It was just people going off the track. But then Pix was doing some replays. I'm like, oh no, these guys were hitting each other pretty hard.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh, I felt bad.
Yeah, it
But
was quite the mess.
yeah, well, that's what happens when it rains. Sometimes it's, you know, every one of us think that we have the worst drivers in the state, right? When you think of the countries or the states that you live in, people always say they have the worst drivers. Well, and then you put them all in a sim racing apparatus in cars on race cars on tracks, and yeah, it could get
I was
bad.
gonna say, I'm just thankful there's no snow in iRacing, but yeah, if there was, I mean, good Lord, it'd be even worse than rain.
That's awesome. Well, hey, John, good job, man. Big shout out to you for, putting this on and keeping all the drivers going. It's a lot of fun. So we've been we've been pumping up the broadcast about the Magello race coming up in April for Head for the Cure. So hopefully we'll get some more people out there for that one as well. But looks like a solid championship going on. Good job.
Yeah, for sure. We got that race that you're talking about, the 4 hours of Magello, is also part of um, our endurance championship that's going on right now. So tomorrow's race would have been at Mengi Core, but because it's Valentine's Day, and apparently, I mean, granted, I'm one of these because my wife wants to go do stuff too, but most of the people were like, hey, you know what? Let's just go ahead and move that race to the end of the season. Yeah, that one's on May 2nd now, right after the 4 hours of Magello or Magello or however you pronounce it. But in any case, so that series is still going on, and anyone can still join that series. You just check it out on SimGrid,
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
it's a 6 round thing event, and it's pretty much every other weekend. The next race is at Imola on the 28th, and I made sure that none of the races interfered with any of the official races like Bathurst or Sebring or any of those.
We all have to do it. We all have to try to avoid those. That's for
Yep.
sure. Awesome. Well, good job on the series. It was a good race. It was a lot of fun to watch. Um, the ballerina acts were fantastic. So many beautiful pirouettes on the track today. So
Yeah, I couldn't help but laugh when I was behind Patrick, and I see him catch the curb, and I was like, well, he's gonna go around, and the next thing I know, I see the car just spinning down into the hairpin. I was
yep,
like, oh, hopefully I don't get run into him.
there were about 12 of those during the race today. So turn 1 and turn 12 is where the hairpin is, I think.
Yeah, turn
Whatever it
12,
is.
that's where it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Good job, man. All right. We're going to let all of you guys take off. We're going to finish up our broadcast, and thanks everybody who came to watch with us. A lot of fun to have everybody around. We're grateful for the folks watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the broadcast out so we can find more people to come watch these amazing races that we put on here at NV Simsports here on GTC TV. Don't forget to check out the SimSwag Technologies, folks. It's simswagtech.com, correct, Pix? All right. And I might have to go check those out. Those socks look like they could be really comfortable to wear while racing. And it looks like I could fit my knee brace around my just without the problems. Anyway, you go check them out. And obviously, the Triple Stint folks, triplestint.com. Check out the socks, all the good stuff. So, check them all out. Support the sponsors. The sponsors are what makes groups like ours be able to survive and put on great shows for the drivers and good events. So it's a lot of fun. All right, so I guess that's it for tonight. Picks, what are your closing thoughts on the race today?
That was fun. I love to watch cars race in the rain, as long as I'm not driving. So I hope
That
there's
tracks.
rain next week at Watkins Glen.
Maybe not quite as much, so there could be a little bit of dry racing, but the bus stop's hard enough to drive in the dry, let alone with the rain. But yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I liked it too, and I'm looking forward to Watkins Glen next weekend. So, not next weekend. I'm sorry. No, wait. Yeah, next weekend. Yep, next Friday night. I
Give us a
think I'll be
challenge.
here. I haven't. I'm working that out, folks, so we can try to get you taken care of. So thanks for having us along. I'm Chris. I was doing your play-by-play today. Picks doing the camera work as always. John Cannon, thanks again for putting on the show and having us help and support. It's been a lot of fun. Eitan, hats off to you too, sir. And we'll catch all of you next Friday night for the next round and Saturday for the endurance challenge. So hopefully get there. Like, subscribe, share. Goodbye. Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.